Hello and welcome, You might want to say that again.
Greetings and conflagrations.
There you go. Now you're heard. I didn't exactly have all the time to immediately set up the desktop audio registration.
Sorry, this is the manner to which we have all become accustomed.
With a sip.
Get you some sip.
Alright, so first of all, we were gonna go use the jukebox to start. Just to see what it's like, you know?
Yeah.
I'm watching you, OBS. Don't you give me an encoding error tonight. I don't know why you did it for this game, and then suddenly Shadow of War. I could understand this game. It's very high intensity. Don't know why for Shadow of War. And it was only. It started when Castamere appeared.
Yeah, didn't we find out that was it was like a startup bug?
It is, yeah. It's a startup error. Which is to be expected from old things like that.
Yeah.
Someday I'll get a new camera as well. One that is more zoomed and centralized on me. Rather than the chaos behind me. Where the fuck am I?
Oh, you're here.
Causal link active.
Yeah, I know exactly.
God, that's such a high-pitched whistle.
Yeah.
That was weird. Dodge button was not dodging for a moment. Oh, M's are missiles. Alright.
Gems rock.
Good thing there'd be health over here. No.
And that's one way to stop them. That's right, it's through the ground.
Sir? Were you shooting while not looking at me and hitting me? Hold on, I want to just point out real quick that he was turned around and bullets were coming out of his ass and hitting me.
Yeah.
I lost a chunk of health there that I shouldn't have lost. Kind of sent me reeling there for a moment, didn't realize what the fuck was happening.
Yeah.
I had to remind myself what Hiss and Sapphire was for a moment. And I was like, red, and then Sapphire's a what color? It's blue.
gemstone color. It looks like crystals.
I like how there's one here. It's literally just called Blue Perp Red.
Oh, nice.
Holy Mother of Garish Light.
Yeah. It does fun things to your face.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm gonna find a lighter one.
Like, holy crap, dude. Oh.
That's better. I just turned down the intensity a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get absolutely bonked in the head there and sent into the abyss for a moment.
That would have been bad.
I would have just been upset.
We would have laughed.
I'm aware.
Because content. Above you. You serve the bright goal.
Ah! Cease. God damn it.
Oh.
They fucking hurt.
Yeah, they do.
Like they feel like they hurt more than other enemies.
They're probably higher level than the ones you've been facing.
Okay. Alright, when they say the jukebox is challenges, they really mean it's challenges.
Yeah, go bad.
Let's give that one more go.
You can do it, Shad. I believe in you.
Oh, thank you.
Also, wow, the service done not cut.
No.
Maybe?
Eh. Be gone.
I heard a lot of screaming.
Yeah, they're down below me.
Hope you're enjoying the show, Chad.
Oh god, it's one of these. Goddamn banshees.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm not super late. Jake was given heads up that I would be late.
Welcome. You're in time to witness the chaos that is jukebox expeditions.
Double health mark. Oh, that's shit. That sucks.
Oh, this place sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it do.
Hey, it was all too familiar with this particular place. It sucked.
Yep. Ahmadine Balalor. Or whatever the fuck he said.
The CH is a little more harsh than that, but yeah, that's about it.
Yes, I know I just butchered the star. I'm not that flavor of nerd.
Oh, I have to stand on them, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like I had to hold F for a certain amount of time, then it would be cleansed like every other site.
You would think that, but no.
Oh my god, look at all this juicy health! Go fuck yourselves! Nevada's plate E. Probably up there. Yeah, you have fun down there, mate. So many explosions!
Now run. Oh no.
Okay, I'm glad I got the extension of time.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was almost bad.
Clear the 4 island sites. Yeah, you're funny, game. That was a nice texture fix.
Other questions on why I was late?
No?
Not even curious a little bit.
Well, then why were you late?
Well, my controller is just about dead, as in its paddle buttons are dying. Its right bumper doesn't click anymore, so it struggles to use it. In general, my Pro Controller is at the end of its lifespan. So, stopping at GameStop to pick up a new Wolverine Series 2 controller.
Ah.
Ah.
It's a wired one, but it is one of the upgradables. There's also a Razor product.
Ah.
One reason why it's so damn good.
Oh, he's got it. You might be in trouble. Juicy healing.
Stop! Cease! Do not! No! Oh, that was close.
Whoa.
I don't think I'm gonna complete this in 9 minutes. I still have 3 islands to do.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's just a lot more to this area? Question mark? Okay, I didn't think they'd go this in-depth with expedition zones. I thought it would just be like, here, start on this place. Here's 4 islands, go do them. I didn't think they'd design an entire area. But you know what? They did, and I commend it.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, they must have had to make a 3rd map for this game just to make this.
Probably,
Now,
yeah.
it's possible that it uses tile-based
Progression.
generation. So each expedition, it basically shuffles a bunch of pieces together and says, okay, this is your map for this expedition. For extra replayability without having to rebuild 50 maps.
Huh.
Blocks.
Where the fuck did I get this?
From somewhere.
Invincible clock?
Must be made of mustard balls.
Well then.
Alright, drop back in again in the future. Understood. You don't understand the
Okie
simple
dokie.
aspect of gentle touch. Well, okay. What?
Eh.
Eh?
I was trying to climb a ledge.
Ah.
There's just a desk up here. Just a whole ass desk.
Yeah.
As it literally disintegrates.
Yeah. Look like it.
Alright then. You know, I asked myself once,
Only once.
will this game ever stop fucking with my head? No.
Nope.
I answered that question to myself the moment it occurred.
Good luck out there.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. There was a distress call,
I'm sorry, what?
faint sense of a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector.
Hi, Alan.
We should check this out.
That's new.
That was for the mission of investigate the sector elevator.
That's new.
That's a good thing, in my opinion.
Am I about to go through an Alan Wake scenario? Oh, we're actually just taking the elevator down, okay. I don't like that. Good.
What, the abyss that's in front of you?
Okay.
Hello?
That's a mood, Jesse.
Anyone here?
Me, anytime I enter my own calls. Missing agents. Mr. Kirkland here. The latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor, researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Carolyn Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, and Agent Derek Shaw.
Why do these sound familiar?
Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You will be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid. That's unfortunate.
That sounds highly confusing.
Seems a lot more crowded and less thorough.
Which one of you is it?
I also picked up a new headset, new Turtle Beach headset for my Xbox because, you know, the headset made by Xbox, level 50s, doesn't work with Xbox.
Of course it does.
Federal Bureau of Control.
They're fucking idiots.
To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigation for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest to the rampant disregard for my department's, I'm assuming, well-being. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame this situation on our redacted, who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the containment breach, I assume, or an item loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging us to open that firebreak. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The redacted has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. Tractor supplement. Miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Male, Caucasian. 33-year-old man found dead on his property. Per police report, remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Blunt force injuries to the head, lacerations left ear and cheek, blunt force injuries, extremities, dislocation right knee, complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus, extensive trauma, abdominal region, a complete avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from scene. Oh.
Huh.
Conclusion: it is my opinion that Mr. Burroughs' death is not the result of a mechanical accident as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. What are you that you can stand up against that? What the fuck?
Probably black rock.
No, it just looks like a giant case.
It's an obelisk.
Where's the fucking cabinet?
It just don't move, alright. There's a lot of data down here.
Closet.
Don't move when I don't tell you to. Makes me feel like something's off. Anything moving on its own in this game does not give me good vibes.
Fair.
Appropriate.
Understandable.
Have a nice day.
Keystone Inspection. We stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE, like you asked. I'm sending my report directly to you to try and keep a lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any sign of them here. Given the records, it is possible they've switched teams like you suspect, but I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here in Keystone. I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the Ordinary case, but that was just the adults, if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team out here to cordon this place off, and maybe get the comms guys working on a cover story. Sincerely, Agent Keenum. Alright. This place gives me such strange vibes.
This is where all the jackasses worked.
This is where the investigations team who were left, you know, completely disregarded by everyone else worked. The pre-authorization from Mr. Kirkland internal investigation was launched into the ethical practice of Dr. of Dr. Casper Darling. DCD is not a good fucking start for a name. Despite the accounts of anonymous redacted regarding inhumane treatment of a redacted currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of redacted sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such thing contained there. One redacted confirmed the redacted's codename to be redacted, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the research wing to interview its staff. The matter was resolved? That's not the word there. That wasn't even close to the word there. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do not recommend an investigation into research.
I assume they mean your brother.
Probably.
That's what I'm going.
Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted, but I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sound familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Special Investigator Gleason. So if I just... But what do you do?
It turns the lights on and off.
Oh yeah, great lights. I'll leave you there until I find another spot I can place you. Staffing issue. So yes, there's been an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. Better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. Yeah, it seems like the people that were working down here, literally in the lobby, were completely ignored. They were...
There's always a department that's ignored.
Why would you ignore your investigations team, though?
It's after the rest of their department got eaten by something.
Yeah, like...
And they were forced to retreat to the lobby. So I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but I'm curious as hell. Because this is all new.
Welcome, Alex.
Wasn't in the original release.
Cauldron Lake update to Chief Investigator Dennis. It happened again, third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our unknown. It could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough. But why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Cauldron Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this thing hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez.
So, my current theory on on this is this was added after they released the Alan Wake remaster.
Probably.
As a free update patch. and didn't mention anything about it. That seems like the kind of thing they did.
You finally got all the skill points you need after like 2 days of grinding in the Ashen outskirts. Well, at least you have all the motion arts now.
What do you mean, Theo? What makes you say that?
About what?
The update thing. What makes you say that?
So, the people who made these games, from what I've seen through interviews and reading about them, and how big was big, they are very much into this whole universe they're building, and this section was not in the version I played a few years ago, but recently the team got together and remastered Alan Wake and re-released it on everything in preparation for Alan Wake 2 coming out, as it's in production now. So I think what they did was, when they updated this game with the Game of the Year content and all that other stuff, they just pushed a free update behind the scenes and didn't mention it, didn't make a big deal out of it.
As a little happy surprise.
As a little, we just shuffled that in there for our fans.
To be fair, it also feels very into the world for it to just kind of appear.
Exactly.
True. It would make sense in this world because nothing makes sense.
Yeah, and the oldest house is constantly rearranging itself, so this sector just got uncovered because reasons.
This was a sector that used to be in the department, but it just vanished for a while, and then it recently came back into existence. So it went to an area where time doesn't exist.
Basically. So FYI, Shade, if I'm right about what's going to happen as you progress through the area, light sources are going to be crucial.
Dr. Ray Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Neat. Moonheron actually knows botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Darling. Underhill has no connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector, and revisited intermittently ever since. Oh. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue.
Oh, we finally have a solution to all that mold you've been encountering. Is that finally coming up?
No, because remember, this is new.
Yeah, Shade has to progress a little further in the story before the mold issue gets brought up to be dealt with.
Okay, so this is just giving us some backstory on how it became dealt with.
Yeah, this is all before things happen.
Director investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland was launched into the of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change in redacted witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive behavior when unknown with other staff, has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting the issue rather than proving it. Notable changes between Director Trench and Dr. Darling have been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. I'm only going to assume that means changes.
It could be arguments.
True. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the items kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's redacted as anything more than an interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any blank, and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Which is fair, you're going to argue with your staff a lot. Oops, I literally just bumped that.
How dare, with those iron hips.
Jay, do you remember your bump is the equivalent of a minor nuke?
Hello, Space Helmet.
I love that the reflection is accurate. Most games don't bother with that.
Yeah, like, you can see the hand and the gun moving. through the lens. That's neat.
I love these people so much.
Trench, official warning. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trench.
The former director with the hole in his head.
Someone got real defensive.
Honestly, when someone goes after your job, I can kind of understand it.
To be fair, he has been kind of, ignoring these people. You don't need those windows, right? Alright, and we go up the stairs on the other side, because we didn't actually go up here. Aha!
How about you investigate the room before you trigger whatever that is?
No. Because I can literally pick up the note and read it while something's happening if I want. Time stops for me to read things.
Fair.
Ethics investigation. In-depth investigations. Oh, there's 53 notes in this area. In this area alone, they have an achievement dedicated to getting all the investigation notes in just this place. It was launched in the legality of the Prime Candidate program by the Bureau of Federal Control, the FBC. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation classified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic blank and blank. Blank were brought into the oldest house and placed under blank examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. Ugh. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic mentality, I guess, of paranormally inclined candidates. Not only is this in breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human
Decency?
Probably. This investigation team is unequivocally blank the Prime Candidate program and recommends that it be terminated immediately.
I mean, that's what happens when you kidnap children.
Yeah. I mean, like, what did you...
That's a fair statement.
If you wanted them to be the director, sure. I mean, these kids had no parents anymore because the AWE took them away. Take them in, help them understand what their powers are, don't treat them like a test subject.
And give them the option to try and become the president. Don't just shove it down their throat.
Director, not president.
Shut up, you know what I meant.
Burrow tractor. Item is not in Bureau custody. None known. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green, dried blood on the grill when last seen. Nice rhyme. Item is capable of vocalized responses or growls and unmanned locomotion, considered highly aggressive and dangerous. What?
Just keep going.
The tractor came to life and fucking ate the farmer. Okay.
Yeah.
The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Of course it would be Texas. Local authorities arrived on scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panic calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communications staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrow only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown.
Yeah. So there is a man-eating tractor loose in the wilds of Texas.
That's a terrifying concept.
But, of course it would be in Texas.
mean, yeah.
Listen, I expect an anomaly that causes localized storms to exist in Florida.
No, that'd be North Carolina.
No, you're right. It would be an anomaly that turns people into Florida men.
Yeah, take it from me. North Carolina is home to the worst thunderstorms you'll see.
The purpose of internal investigation X-039-7 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1 that resulted in the deaths of number agents.
Number 8.
An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the specimen began playing a sharp increase, displaying a sharp increase in aggressive behaviors. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. 1. The air filters were changed, and 2. An hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice, unknown, entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. I'm assuming her last name was Wake. If I'm correct on that.
Probably.
Hold on, give me a second. Possibly. The girlfriend's name in Alan Wake was Alice, I believe.
Alright. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it is likely that Mrs. Unknown's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to the investigation is ongoing. Wow. I see what you mean when you guys say you don't have enough staff to get your investigations done. You really just don't, because all your investigations are ongoing.
Yeah.
Well, we found the control point in this area. Discerning the pattern. I just got an achievement.
Yay, Chivos.
I want that corrupted sample, but the game won't drop it.
Oh, you'll get
No
one.
detective, but something definitely happened here.
That's a fire break wall, too.
Yeah, from when the thing broke out and they slammed the fire break behind them.
I was about to say, oh, sick, you guys got extra shirts down here? No, these are packaged notes.
Yeah, those are paperwork.
Blessed organization. This group/individual has operated outside of the Bureau's notes for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located, however, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed organization. So these are basically our global occult coalition for this game.
Possibly. Possibly. Very possible. Rule of 3.
Do we know each other?
No.
I feel this feels familiar. I can't seem to. I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role, a character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. Working
This
on
doesn't
something,
feel right.
remember? An artistic collaboration.
You alright there, Wake?
No,
You need
God
a
no.
drink.
Hi, darling.
Yep. Endless darkness.
So are we playing a game or watching a movie?
We're very close
Both.
now. You've been writing. Found a way to escape. It'll work this time. Writing? You found a way.
No. I don't. Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen
Yeah.
him.
Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
I never finished the first game, so is that a reference to the second game or the first?
Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about.
You know everything about Alan
What's he
Wake,
doing
don't you?
here?
I have recently been replaying it.
Thomas Zane was with him.
Oh,
No, wait.
so many spoilers.
I was.
Oh. 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 Sorry, I am very excited right now. Sorry.
God's bad time, but I'm going to be going for a short period of time. I'm not sure when I'll be back.
Okay. Oh dear.
What the fuck is... Oh, there's nothing different in here, it seems, I guess. Hello, a door key. Oh, good. I'll just go now.
Dug through the apartment, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Harmon. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Harmon went through another change.
His voice sounds very familiar. It's like I've heard his voice actor and other things.
Probably.
Because I know Death Stranding actually has the voice actor for the guy who plays Adam Jensen from Deus Ex.
Yeah. Matthew Peretta.
Yeah. What else has he done?
He's Dr. Darling.
That makes sense.
Oh, and he was on Blacklist.
Yep.
And various voices in Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's where I'm hearing him from.
Oh, I didn't know Alan Wake was in one.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. I remember playing that game a while back, actually. Not on stream, just myself. Also, they blew up the bridge. God, these fire breaks are fucking weird.
Yeah.
I can see other bridges out there, too.
Yeah, you always have. Yeah.
Huh. Eh. Can I just like... No? That's interesting. Can I just break this?
No. Well, I don't know. Normally you can't.
I can't even see myself on the map. I don't know where the fuck I am. There I am, at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, so there should be a way into this section, unless I can just float over there.
You might be able to just float over there. Normally that looks...
Very close.
There's another broken one.
No.
Whenever you do the dive bomb, you get...
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Yeah.
Someone got dragged through there, too. Or dragged out, even.
Yeah. Ugh. Attention to details.
What? Yeet.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
Sums it up pretty well.
Why did Wake want me to come here?
Fuck you. For still not being the one. What? I don't think that alcohol has something good in it.
Yeah, probably not now. You probably good thing the bathroom is right there.
Oh, wait, hold on. Completely normal? Oh, the ambiance just completely died. Okay. I was gonna say completely normal in there, scary as shit out here.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
Probably not. This just looks like reality's breaking even harder than it already has.
Oh.
I too like to replicate my paintings and make them float into oblivion. It decreases their value, so no one will ever have one. Give me a corrupted sample! Oh, hey. Shelter. I don't fucking trust these shelters anymore either.
Good, you should.
A shaded facet. Am I about to get a special thing that comes just from this area?
I assume so.
Confiscated motive.
You got stuck on the floor.
Have a seat. Only a Gamer subscribing with another Prime for a total of a half year. Thank you.
Nice, nice.
There's a helping hand for you. Now be gone.
The hiss are already in here.
Why wouldn't they be? That is a resilient painting.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know what, painting? I spare you.
I'm sure the painting improved launch speed. You can eat faster.
More notes. Foot gossip. Hello, my feet gossip at night, now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely me. It's a dead letter.
Yeah.
Of course it's...
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. We found a dead letter of someone writing that their feet gossip to them at night. Now they have to wear shoes when they go to bed, apparently. Also, the person signed it as me. Hartman arrest. Victim name, you know. Victim names: Wake Allen, Anderson Tor, Anderson Odin. Redacted. Lane Rudolph, Wendy DeSole, Thomas Emerson. Officer names: Special Agent Remy Denis. Probably Denis.
No, it's Dennis.
Charges: Code 4, kidnapping of altered individuals, 1 count. Code 8, sanctions against altered organizations, 1 count. Code 37, obstruction of Bureau investigation, 1 count. Code 74, breaching the Ash Act, 6 counts. Additional notes: offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility. And Wake, possibly deceased. No. Wake's still out there.
Yeah, but it looks like he died.
I saw something in that room. You can't tell me I didn't. There it is. It's right there! Is there like a vent or something? I'm trying to get a look. Come on, Jesse, just fucking climb over it. Literally, just squeeze in. Easy, simple. Wababooey, you know. Well, I broke open that. You think you'd be able to climb through that, but I guess Jesse doesn't feel like it.
What's the old video game trope of? There is a door in the middle of a completely demolished wall. You can't enter the room. The door is locked.
I now have light.
That may become very crucial soon.
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
I wonder if I can just hold this forever.
Not if you want to do anything. Level 4 launch.
There's not really any buttons I can press either, just like set it down. Okay, we can't go that way. I'm gonna keep this with me just in case. I know the one rule of Alan Wake was the flashlight's important.
Light is very important, yes.
So I'm just gonna keep this on my person. Everyone can deal with the weird screeching it makes. This is the way I came from, so I want to go the other hallway. Service tunnel. Service tunnel. Yeah, good.
This
Yep.
focus is blocking this, right? Burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Yep, Alan Wake rules.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, they're really making sure I got light sources.
Yeah.
Okay, new headset is fully configured.
Yay.
That's what I had to go over and do for a little bit. If I actually buy an adapter, I can use it on my computer as well.
Nice.
It is a far better headset. It is the Turtle Beach Stealth 700s.
Ah, I believe I should be here sometime again after I get the ability to get rid of mold. Ability or, you know, resistance or whatever it is.
Turtle Beach Stealth 700 and
Well, that's not nice.
what is light die?
His light was just, yes, died is an appropriate word for what happened.
Something destroyed it?
The bulb exploded.
Ah.
Also, I just saw the subtitle say Hartman, so Hartman's in here.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Construct Surge. Surge fires adhesive munitions that detonate manually when triggered or if their timer expires.
You could make that.
Ooh! That's what I needed the shaded facet for.
Nice. It's a grenade launcher.
Hold on, let me... What the fuck do we... Replace Pierce with it. Pierce is nice and all, but like... Ground slam damage after weapon hits.
No.
Augments my ability. Blast radius.
Yes.
My inner destructiveness saw blast radius and was like, yes?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
This bathroom break brought to you
Beppis.
by Hydrate.
Here. Beach. See.
Okie dokie. It's a hydrate.
Yep.
So I shall consume Watra.
Ye watch it.
Oh!
Oh.
Ow!
Yeah, a little bit.
I
Well, the
figured...
explosion hurts you as well.
I figured my munitions would not harm me, but okay, that is fair. It's a service weapon, it is still a weapon. There was a fire extinguisher that exploded there.
Yep. So I did a little research while you were gone, Shade. This whole section is part of a DLC that I didn't know they dropped.
The third
So
thing,
you are in
the sound
DLC.
grew darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched like a worm at a time. And the third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward fate.
Sir, I would appreciate if you'd not write my fate. You were not one of the three sisters, please stop. Ah, yes. We burned through the darkness like I just burned my fucking corneas. Good.
Look, at least it doesn't have the screaming that did in Alan Wake. So yeah.
We need a power source up here, too.
So yeah, learned something. Did not know that they released DLC for this game.
A free one, too.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, what?
We're gonna step back.
So if I just hold an object, small objects start to congregate around it because it's a force ball that's just pulling things in.
Apparently. That's
That's cool as
neat.
hell.
That's an awesome tiny detail, like... And if I move it far enough away, they just fall. Alright. Oops. I just wanted the light.
Maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
Well, that's
Yeah,
mean.
That sounds like a government agency.
Were you spending time on another plane and hours have passed, but you're still doing your job? Too bad, it doesn't count.
It's only been 10 minutes here, where the time clock is.
What assholes.
Agent Fisher, Day 6 Inspection. U.S. surveillance methods are as follows. Tripwire, trigger and flash camera across the entrance and fingerprint power. Results are there. Conclusive and unreasonable. Footage is corrupted, sometimes even the equipment. So I don't know how exactly. I think this place is made on fire. No explanation. I can hear it crashing and screaming behind closed doors. I can hear the call bell going ding multiple times a day when I look. There's no one. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. Wait. Shh. The cable out. Come on, use fiber optic. Fuck, cooperate.
Much?
Better work this time or I swear to God. What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Okay, I now have an adapter on the way.
Yay.
Should be here by 5.
think it's done.
I can't tell if it was because he was mid-sentence and it just kind of stopped.
Well, I think that the interact thing came up. That's why.
I like how this gun materializes itself.
Yeah.
It's a cube.
What's the firing on?
Pretty fucking good.
Damn.
Yeah. What's the detonate button?
The fire button, just not aimed.
Ah.
So I can literally just go.
Okay. I like that.
Wait, hold
I
on.
wonder how much damage it actually does.
Okay, so I can detonate it midair. I had to test that just to make sure because I know some games are dumb and they're like, ah, yes, you have this manually detonated explosive. It has to touch something first.
I mean,
Well,
that makes
that'd be
sense. It has to
because-
prime.
Yeah. Typically, the priming trigger is in
Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do, my job. Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminals, the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back into that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension, see if that slows me down. Agent Hewitt. So this isn't like the GOC. This is more like a cult that's just repeatedly making altered shit.
Yeah. Seems that way.
Like, as much as I want you to go through this area, I want you to go back to the main story.
There's a board with a bunch of markers on it.
What's your reason for particularly wanting to go back to the main story?
One, because I think he'll be underpowered. And two, I don't know if he's got all the things he needs to fully investigate the whole area. But I don't know if he
Fair.
Ati stuff.
Lighten them up.
Yeah.
They are full of old shit. It's not looking for you. Those old depressed. Tell where you are headed.
More of Ati's chores, I guess.
Yeah.
Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city. My time but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Oh. Black Market. A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well genuine, altered, and supernatural materials were raided in blank Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but that they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. A, there is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. B, these criminal individuals do not seem aware of the items as paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. C, the motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. That's fair. The Bureau may be shit, but I'd rather everything be contained here than just out in the world.
Agreed. It's evil, but it's a necessary.
Oh, yeah, it's the lesser of two, honestly. Following the NASA FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. Interesting. In return, all data gathered, you know, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has showed that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the Blank far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of Blackrock. From its medium Earth orbit, the Blank will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWEs, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this community that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. I thought that was going to be a very subtle Prey reference.
There's a game.
There was a second one there, and it just deleted itself.
Yeah. You hit it so hard it ceased to exist.
Sounds like a fun time.
So it needs to go up there. Please tell me this will put light in the area. Good God, it's hard to see. Amazing. It put light in a single staircase. I see why the investigations team hated this area. Imagine working in this environment. Ah, yes. These people probably had eyesight problems since day one.
Now, to be fair, main power's been shut off because of the breach. Well, you're powering your, like, the local backup.
Okay, now, before I go too far into this place, I will take Theo's advice and go look at other things.
Miracles do happen, people. Miracles do happen.
Into the darkness. I can't do these yet because it requires me to go deeper into the place, which I can't do yet. Let's go look for the slide projector.
Slide projector's not a bad choice. I wholeheartedly recommend
Dimensional research.
doing the ashtray maze if you haven't.
What area would that be in? Because I don't remember. I don't think I saw it.
That is.
I'm just having a hard time processing ashtray.
I remember seeing the fire break that led into it. I just didn't go into it, so I don't have anything for it. It's probably here. There's a fire break right there.
Yeah, it's probably because it's got a star beam resolution.
Alright, time to go through the rooms of the ashtray. Nice. Good loading time. I had a red reticle for a moment there. Would you like to explain that one, game? I see, said the blind man.
As he picked up his hammer and saw.
Did that just track at the very end of its travel?
Yeah. It's sticking to them.
Nice.
No, the projectiles tracked it.
Yeah,
They travel tracking towards the enemy.
it's tracking and then it sticks to them.
That is an unadvertised feature. I thought about. That is some hell of a good thing.
I thought he would go and fly. I thought he went flying.
Nope, he just turned him into chunky salsa.
Chunky salsa.
Yeah, it's an old thing we did in our D&D. If you do enough damage that would turn something into chunky salsa, they become chunky.
Huh. Yeah. You don't want this fight. Oh, you're a big guy. That went well. Look at all that extra health just scattered around.
Yeah. Oh.
Dimensional research, here it is. Alright, that's a neat sounding alarm.
What's with that retro ass alarm?
Haven't you noticed like this entire thing is retro AF?
I know, but that in particular was retro.
Also, look, other bridges.
Yeah.
More fire breaks.
I told you you usually see them but not reach them.
What?
What?
What? Alright then.
I think
That
that's
was
just like,
exploding.
yeah,
Just an extra spark going everywhere.
yeah. Just wasn't expecting to fly that far.
Also, I like what the gun does when it's just idle. Look at it. It's just a cube, and it's just rearranging itself.
It just shifts a little. Yeah, here we go. Ashtray.
Rome. Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broke.
Broken. How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Gotti.
I assume these paintings are going to be of importance. Really don't like that.
Nor do I.
Okay, good. Good to know. Where? What?
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 That is some non-Euclidean bullshit right there.
Yeah.
I was about to go into this like, I'm gonna do this like mazes can be done. You follow one wall until you eventually reach the exit. No. Game's like...
Why does this surprise you now?
Here's the thing. This isn't really a maze. It's only giving you one path to follow. Until now.
What? What?
It's broken. You need to find janitor.
That was something.
We've been in there a total of less than a minute and already my head hurts.
I see nothing out of the
Yeah.
Ventilation.
Oh, Silver. Remind me at some point to tell you about Shade doing spell
No.
mana.
Leave me leave me alone.
Okay,
No.
so Shade was looking at
No.
statistics that he could get as a Dragonborn, as his kobold racial thing for being a dragon sorcerer, and he gets
Blood Rager, actually.
a Blood Rager thing. he gets a d6 of damage per level on his rest weapon. So at level 20, that would be
26.
right. But he wasn't sure if it was as good as his other ability he was looking at, that gives 40.
Gracious ranger buddies.
What?
Oh,
I should find the others.
that was
What do you
Cho.
mean not sure if that's better? 40-10 does not match up to 20d6. For no reason other than a fucking minimum damage is 20.
Yeah, that was basically how the conversation went. It wasn't really like law of averages. Which number is bigger, 4 or 20?
40-10 max out 40
No,
as well.
Auntie.
20d6 is
Where is he?
120 at max.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will give birth in the Glove Hunter house.
You go back.
Robin romps, holiday hops.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
It's Audie. He doesn't remember the fucking ones.
Yeah, basically.
Auti's
Also, you gotta-
Auti's
you gotta
clearly
research
mo-
them.
yeah, Auti's clearly more of a fucking SCP than the rest of the SCPs in here.
I think he is an AWE.
Have a nice day with that, sir.
You really didn't need 3 of them for a base.
There's no kill quite like Obi.
Ow. Okay, good to know the range.
Good another rank plus 50%.
I presume I want to follow the sunset.
Yeah.
My localized sunset in my area. Audie, where the fuck are you leading me? What is... Okay, you don't open. Might as well try every door.
Yeah, maybe you should have read that research note.
There we go. It's the direction we want to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how helpful. I was gonna say.
It popped up a research, so I'm like, hey, maybe that's a clue. Nope, that's-
Low mill lumps, holiday humps, the sauna is warm, the beer is cold, and the kasu is nice. What?
Oh, it's basically finished box.
Also, I just want to see that effect on these doors again. What? Alright. They don't want to cubify themselves again. I shall claim this control point. And restore my health.
Important.
Ah, collect reward. Shatter projectile boost, level 5. It's an absolute mod. Hey! Look at that. Plus 10 projectiles fired.
And others.
Nice. Doesn't look like 10, but it's 10. Well, plus whatever the base amount is, which I think is 2 or 3.
Like 4, I think.
The furnace. Why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of a perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes, isn't it a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears that weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at that thing. It might be time for a replacement. Listen, if your furnace is wheezing, it's probably alive.
Yeah.
Is this copyrighted music? Sure is, because I don't hear anything.
Yep.
I like how this studio was like, you need to,
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal.
I will deal with that shit when you stop interrupting me. I like how this company was capable of putting out the, mute copyrighted music function. But a big AAA company game can't do that. How hard is it to program that function? These little studios can do it. Us creators kind of need that function. And us creators kind of need that function.
He's trying to sneak in.
Let me rephrase that.
Caught with his hand in the
It
fist.
can be very hard if you don't think of it ahead of time.
Mold's gotten in here
Because when you're
too.
assigning the music to X or Y, you need to have a custom
Cleaning, she said.
thing set to it to make it so it, identifies itself as copyright. Selectable option.
Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Huh! What?
They go off after a time, Shane.
I don't recall firing one there.
No, they
No,
fired
it's
one
thrown back
you.
at you.
Yeah. Or it was one of theirs. 'Cause remember, they have grenades too.
I just got bamboozled.
Mold's gotten in here too. All right. Let's get cleaning, she said.
God, I like how self-aware you are, Jesse. Fuck off. Ow. Oh, they're tracking projectiles. Got it. Surge Protector, 20 out of 50 kills with Surge. Eh.
Good shit, guys. Or figured out.
Hey, da, 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 da. Whatever little bit they dropped. Pew. Threshold Remnant. Alright there, sir?
He's just chilling out. Got his headphones on and everything.
Like the rest of us.
He's sitting there having a good time, just floating in the air, listening to music. He ain't even affected by the hiss. He just joined everyone with the levitation power. So it's actually part of the game because it's reflected in the water. What the fuck are you? Why blue pillar light? Oh. Go figure. Isn't this the... Huh. Leads back here. Alright, neat. Oh, okay. I remember being down here once. We had to deal with the clogs, so...
Yeah.
No. Ow!
Where'd he go?
Seems like you could use a lift.
Stick a fork in there.
Ugh! Good. Alright, now which...
You say you already dealt with the clog?
Yeah, we dealt with it once before, but I assume it came back if Adi needs me to deal with it again.
Yeah, that's why I was like, huh.
Just need to remember what fucking place it was in.
Might be in a different place.
No, it's through here. Yeah, 'cause it's all over the fucking walls. Is it actually back? I guess not here. Might be in a different set of pipes.
Yeah.
Or a hallway series or something. Figure out when we actually go do the side mission. Hi.
Yeah, yeet.
Great.
What's that?
Some entitled bitch who had a bad running previous manager of the store I work at. You know, previous manager, person who was removed because they were bad. He fucked something up for her, and we tried to help her, but she's been nothing but ungrateful and entitled. And now she's writing a really bad review for our store because we weren't able to fix the things that were wrong. Yeah. And saying that our store is horrible and has screwed her over $1,600 even though no, that was the manager who was removed. You haven't been cooperative either, so we can't really do much without your assistance. Because we weren't there for the incident. And they got it, and they bullshitted their way through and lied out their ass to an online representative who filed a business report against our store. Yeah. It's... Yep.
Normally the hits aren't this spawn active. What the fuck? Oh well, good way to heal, I guess. Okay, neat, good.
I like how you just jiggle your force powers at them till they die.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shoot them once and just flick your hand in their
Oh.
direction. They get ever so slightly tugged towards you. Dead.
Your fucking neck breaks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess.
Rule of threes. Ah, the Ocean View Motel. This would be the clog.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you kill him here?
I can't pull out my weapon here. Great! I turned on radios. What about the third room? I can't even use my powers in here. Gross.
Apparently he didn't like the sounds.
It doesn't like Ahti's voice, apparently.
Yeah, Ahti was chanting something. It sounded like a Finnish choir.
So I got key. Where does key go to? Hello? Oh. The janitor's closet. Go figure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure!
You where I think you are. In the quarry.
Yes.
Okay, Ahti, you just back doors everything, don't you?
Yes.
I can make charge. Which makes, basically concussion blasts.
Yeah. It's a rocket launcher as opposed to a grenade launcher.
Do it.
Or hold on. Jump.
He has every form then.
Yeah, I have one of every form. So
I was gonna say, don't you need the corrupted thingies to update that other gun?
update. Ooh.
Yeah, no, hold on. Pull that back out and fire it. Okay.
Fire them all once we charge them up.
Yeah.
What upgrades do you have for that?
I like this.
Can you put the blast radius to that one?
Yes.
Damage while low on health, blast radius, projectile speed.
I'd say low on health. I'd say the blast radius. Why don't you have the blast radius off of the other one and equip it back? The other one was 50%.
That was charge.
You should probably check to see if that explosive hurts. I'm guessing it does, but
So,
it's a safe point, so.
so surge hurts. Okay, this is still shatter. Good. Charge. A little bit.
Okay. Try that one out for a while.
More notes! An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake.
Up.
More Alan Wake.
Up one.
Oh.
You got the Albany signs.
A response team was dispatched to a possible AW in progress at Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved AI-63. The Bureau had discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the Blank Corporation. Local law enforcement had discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were considered to be evidence of a werewolf due to the fact that they only occurred on the last 3 full moons. Field Agent Blank accompanied a squad of ranger trainees to the site as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genuine AWE was considered low. Despite this evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile altered item, which they successfully retrieved. Well, good on the trainees for succeeding then, goddamn. I'm on the upper levels of the quarry. Well, what, did you see me? Oh, you saw me! You're a bastard. I just want to know its damage output. But of course, you're a dodgy, floaty fucker.
But yes, you are in a different section of the water.
Can I... Oh my god.
You reached the peak and top of the quarry.
I just wanted to look around here, like...
Yeah.
Huh.
Neat, huh?
This place is weird.
Not that weird.
It's weird.
It's pretty weird.
Ah, yes. Shaky screen, my favorite. Yeah, that looks like fun.
You can fly over.
Am I supposed to just drop down? Is that what that's there? Giant elevator shaft. Jesse, daintily landing.
Not destroying the floor for once.
Yep.
Ah, we're in a restricted area. Good, my favorite. It's always good things in these areas.
I mean, you're right.
Phew. I didn't even realize you were there until you started shooting, sir. Upon arrival, the squad Brock. Good job. The squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated, the noise, blank, along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. Okay. Wooden crates in an accelerated physical blank from blank rendered field agent redacted and 2 of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found AI-63 at the origin of the blank, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no re-informing by the communications department was required.
Did you have a thing on AI-63?
It's in the mention.
I was gonna say maybe, but I don't really want to look through all the records right now. Oh yeah, that looks like a good location.
Fine.
Yeah, we'll call that being all the way out there fine if this is where it's being contained. Possibly. Do I just...
No. Back into the room, Shane.
Button.
There you go.
Hold it.
It's reeling something in. Is it reeling in the platform? I can't be the only one who thinks that platform's getting closer.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a troll. So.
It's a cable.
Oh, there it is. God damn, that's slow. Fall one more time gracefully. You know what? Just for you, you got it. There you go. I was gonna say, it sounds like things are spawning.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
That's such a good weapon.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, I got distracted by the fire burning in the middle of the air. Good shot, dumbass. You blew up the box right in front of you. Ow! Fuck you, dude.
Staying up later for this drunk stream fan.
I'm gonna try it for a little bit so I know what's coming.
I hit G by accident because F is to switch weapons. Ooh, it has impact damage too.
Impact and implosion. Okay. It has some pretty good impact damage, really.
Put your shield down.
You got him.
Ritual impulses. Ha! Got him! There we go. The meme's been portrayed. And now we can just go, I guess. That's fun! You couldn't have put it a little closer? Imagine getting your leg stuck in that. That'd be horrifying.
Yeah.
Then again, so is the rest of this place, so... I was just typing that out, god damn it. Also, welcome, Heron. How you doing tonight? Nowhere! I didn't realize we entered Skyrim.
I didn't realize this was a desert.
You're awful, but that's okay. No, it's not. Oh,
No.
good.
No being awful. Aaron, have hugs.
Boy, I sure do love this, one of your first graders called you a butt nugget because you told him he had to do his work before he got a cupcake.
Wow.
Yeah, Heron's work is, they deal with, you know, problem children at school.
Ah.
So clearly this song isn't copyrighted because it's not muted. It hurt your feelings, not gonna lie. You did cry a bit and then he felt bad. Good, he should feel bad. Because you're lovely.
And deserve more hugs.
Senkaran Tango, Heroes Tango.
It's a real song. It's also old AF.
So copyright's kind of not existent for it.
Yeah.
There's something up ahead.
Really? I can't see it through all the sunlight that's in my face and all the waves that have superimposed themselves on my retinas. Plastic Tree Supplement. Plastic Tree. Excerpt from Altered Speech of AI 114 by Dr. Theodore Ash. Can you DM me what it's called? The song? Wasn't it Sankaran Tango? Here, I'll just type it out for you.
Yeah. The Heroes Tango.
There you go.
If I remember right, it's an old Finnish song.
The results are incredible, more so the speed of discovery this allows us. AI-14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests, we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We began isolating these words, cross-referencing them with esoteric texts from the early days of the Bureau. We found that these words, when arranged in particular formations and spoken at varying speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. Neat.
Fucking altered Tango.
Holiday Memories Tree. But yeah, good reference. We tested this specific string of words, a formula, if you will, on the other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward, and to think there are still more words to be found.
Yep.
This feels like a boss arena.
I'm worried about Auti's mental state.
I don't like this area.
Auti didn't have the chest thing, did we?
No.
Ati did not have one of the Hedron devices.
Hey, girl. For a fin. Holidays. Oh.
Again, I can't see everything through all the waves superimposed in my retinas. And we have run into the... Okay.
Did you miss me? Did you have peace in your soul?
What?
No. Bark don't make a move. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you.
Is this song what's protecting you?
Through the maze so you can do your job.
Auti's slowly losing
Didn't
it.
it just happen?
No.
Of course it did.
Ati had an item
Get me through the maze.
that allows him to traverse the maze. I'm assuming it's also keeping him safe from all the hiss. And because he's out here, he's safe from the hiss anyway, so that's why he gave it to us. The fuck was I going for again? Oh yeah, this. It's 8 points though, and I gotta go all the way down the rest of the tree. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Launch is only, like, you know, your most used skill.
Yeah, I'm also gonna start investing in more energy too, because I'm gonna want it. The ability to throw more things before having to wait and regenerate is gonna be nicer. Okay, so there's literally no map for this area. It's called Nowhere,
Yep.
so it makes sense. I guess we go back to the ashtray maze.
Theo, check DMs.
I'm on it.
Okay. Oh, there's an evasion damage cancel for fall damage.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it was your tooltip that you were not paying attention to.
No, I saw it.
Ah.
I'm going to presume that this is another old song that doesn't have copyright on it anymore.
No, it's not going to have copyright. You consider
no.
it's playing music.
Yeah, it's playing it, so it's fine.
I like how a song that takes control of the maze.
Yeah, it's a song specifically made for the game.
You know, I can kind of dig it. So my whole job right now is to traverse this maze and just trash it. Oh good, it's the repeating hallway from the SCP universe. God damn it. It really is just meant for the game.
Yeah.
Yep, missed the door. Whoa. What the fuck? Game, you can't just do this and expect my brain to be okay with it.
Yes, you can. That's the whole point.
Yeah, basically.
Auntie, how the fuck did you traverse this, dude? Bye, I guess. I got stuck on the door frame.
Gotta remember, there's little things that you just grab. That's the ground.
What the fuck? Hello? What?
He teleported.
No, he died. I think I hit him with the physics so hard, he literally went into the floor and just died.
Oh.
Alright, I guess. Oh no, you did teleport. Bye, I guess. What the f-
This is entertaining.
I know, right? Both the sequence and listening to Bat just lose.
It's mainly listening to Bat.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Right over there.
Okay, well that was fucking banger. Alright.
That's awesome.
Agreed. Jesse.
Yeah.
The expedition to Slide Scheme 36. What Darwin brought back changed everything.
A lot of those enemies didn't die, they just kinda got fucking yeeted away from me.
They just got, nah, we're good. We don't need you here.
The maze was like, ah yes, to make your life easier. Has anyone else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come in here? And how the fuck did he get through the maze?
Seriously, Dr. Tan, that's
yeah,
fucked
you
up.
want me here. Finding the
Oh,
projector
you're
was how this
here.
all began. What started in ordinary and
You don't question Auntie.
you,
You do
me,
not question.
Dylan.
Right?
We've all come full circle.
Anyway, on that note,
No.
it is time for me
Sand memo!
to go to bed.
To all Dimensional Research staff, I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around Dimensional Research. I'm sorry, excuse me, what? This sand is a precious research material from a foreign dimension and will be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of this sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavor. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand, Dr. Darling. What?
Come on, Theo, it's better than 14 extra minutes. You can stay.
I have to go to bed. I gotta get up early.
Yeah, because you have this lame thing called normal people work.
Yeah.
No!
God.
Hey, look, an astral blip. What the fuck?
He mentioned. He just went on about sand, Shade.
Yeah, I was expecting sand. I was not expecting the equivalent of a desert.
That's not the equivalent of a desert. At best, that's like a beach.
A beach.
At worst.
Good night, I guess.
Have fun, you guys. Enjoy the beach.
Read.
I can already upgrade charge.
Do it.
Done. Now all I need is source to upgrade it again. Nice.
Should attach another upgrade to it then, another module.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm seeing if there's any excess mods that I don't need that I can get rid of. Projectile speed. Slide projector research and the Hedron resonance nab. The Hedron resonance nab, you know.
Shade, your English skills have gone out the door today.
There was a doorway here, to where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now. Rooms? Just on the other side?
Amazing. Ugh.
Up you go.
Is there anything down at this end? No. Okay. Boop. That's a control point.
Very interesting.
Projector's not here. Moved again. What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
Maybe it needs a control point to function, right? What would...
Do it.
Ah! It just
Now
opened.
you'll eventually trap it in place.
The text on it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slide scape 36 bears deep weight marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication was an issue. There is no sound either, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work.
Interesting.
Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond primary resonance. Trench's medical test showed nothing amiss. The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intersect. The text on it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slides 836 bears deep weight marks.
Hedron resonance lab. I was thinking maybe it would get the elevator working. Alas. My attempt to create a shortcut has not been made. Though if I really wanted, I guess I could just float up. Hedron containment. Hedron and the Hedron residents are arguably the greatest assets this Bureau has ever possessed. The security of Hedron is unspeakably vital, which is why we have redacted from the majority of Bureau employees. This report details the containment procedures required for the Hedron containment chamber, including details on the redacted being pumped into the containment cell, mechanical upkeep of the resonance siphons, and the arrangement of the acoustic pillars to dampen or amplify the sonic range of the chamber. Note, for more information on the proper operational procedures of the resonance siphons, an additional report is coming soon. Interesting. Look at that, it's a bunch of math I don't understand.
I was gonna say, hey, look, it's a bunch of shit you don't understand, Chase.
I mean, to be fair, do you understand any of it?
I don't understand what it's pointing towards, but I do understand how to follow it, yes.
Okay, so I need to make that.
Almost.
Is that not it?
Need one more. There you go.
There we go.
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built it.
Is that you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here. You're here. They have you. I know you. I remember her from Ordinary. I thought I'd never see you again.
So they've been using
Hang on,
Polaris,
I'm
aka Hedron, to
Seems like it.
control everything.
Seems like they've been using it to figure out how to control everything.
Creating the control points.
I'm Dr. Casper Darling.
That's not.
This is my final message. It's not the end. But after this, I exposed myself to heavy resonance fully. It's changing me. I've seen. I've been shown so much. Slidescape 36 was where I could stop the spread of the numbers. It's terrifying. It is. It's another source of resonance. Trench was exposed to this other. It will now spread. I've done everything I can to stop the Hedron resonance amplifiers. I make a difference. I won't be here when it happens. I should have told you more. I'm being sent one more lesson. Something wonderful.
Okay.
So you're immune to the hiss because Polaris is what initially defeated the hiss the first time.
That's what it sounds like. Slide projector tests. Only works with slide 36. Logically, this means the slide itself is a part of the object of power or a distinct altered item. But of course, I had to make sure no other slides worked. I had to try. Thought maybe emotion had something to do with connection, history, love. I brought it in my parents' old slides, birthday parties, vacations to Niagara Falls, my first day of high school, that kind of thing. There were 2 boxes worth. I had to dig around the garbage for an hour to find them. Never once thought of looking at them since they passed. I tried them all. I waited until all the staff left for the night. I stayed up in that booth for hours, trying every one. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Love wasn't the common factor. There's no correlation that I can see. Maybe the slide itself is the object of power. Maybe the projector's just an accessory. Maybe it doesn't matter. Why'd that fucking kid have to burn the other slides? To keep it from being used. You'd think if I burned something, a kid burned something, after witnessing what it contained, that would probably be a clear and distinct message that it's probably not a good thing.
Yeah, you think.
Jesus.
Through here. You are coming through so strong. Darling used this HRA to lock the door. I have to rip it off to get in. Are you sure? Okay, I'll be there. Hang on. Hi. I made it. No. Why did you... This was a mistake.
Fight for me. Come on.
Get the fuck away!
Alright, I guess we're clearing the hiss off of Hedron.
Polaris.
And... Boosh! Jesus, Jesse! Concern.
Oh, she's breaking free from the containment.
Ah, there's one more. Okay. thought she'd grab the fucking railing, at least. I was also unaware there was just a pit there, but you know. Probably should expect that by now with this game.
Probably.
Is that this place has non-Euclidean nonsense to it.
It is non-Euclidean nonsense.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wrong way.
No, it's not.
Did auto-save there?
Okay.
Oh, right.
It just puts you at the last point.
Oh, it saved it there. Okay.
You can't fly forever, asshole. Okay. We will free you! I'm gonna have to progress all the way up to the rest of those, aren't I?
Probably.
Yep. Camera, thank you. Pew.
We can dash.
No.
Actually, I think you can pick up the unused, the non-special satellites. Why don't you try that?
Ow!
Okay. Large objects.
Motherfucking flying guy. The chair ones are the bigger issues than the dudes who are free. The chair ones evade anything you throw at them.
Yeah.
Oh, that felt nice. Cracking the neck.
You feel nice.
Thanks.
Comfy. Big fucking strong chest.
Ain't that big. Whoa, red.
Might not be titty big, but it is definitely big. Swole bat.
Not quite. Ah, there. Cubified. Just the ping at the end, though.
That reminds you can use big objects for extra damage. Like the one behind you, I'd be using for this double hit situation.
It won't even come off. Fuck off. You're no danger, you're a nuisance. The further up we go, the worse it's gonna get, isn't it?
Almost certainly.
Dude, you had like a whole minute's worth of time to react to that. Oh.
Good shot. Time is probably canonically of the essence. Not mechanically, but canonically.
Oh! Okay, there's a platform down here. I thought I just fell to my death.
So did I.
It'd be nice if I could see, though. Like, actually, though, it'd be great if I could see, game. You wanna maybe give us some light down here? Piss off. That struck him, too. That was a nice 5 frames per second throw there. Oh, fucking platform rose. Eh. Why'd you...
chasing me.
Silly man. I'm up here, not down there.
At least you get to get all this healing again, right?
Oh, relief.
Chair floaty dude's getting close.
Oh. Come on. Got it. Where's the next one? There isn't? Good! Thank fuck! Reach Polaris. Not that way.
There's a very obvious path.
Okay, so I was supposed to go to this pillar, I just wasn't supposed to go that way yet. Your actions do not... Okay. I was gonna say, your actions do not follow your voice.
Down, and there's nothing there. It's just the cell. And death. I was wrong. There was never anything there. Hello? Polaris, are you there? You can't let this happen! Please, I just want to sleep now. Please.
Whoa, what? I don't believe that for a fucking second. I don't believe that for a fucking second. Repeat the word, the name of the sound, it resonates in your house. Yeah, I was gonna...
There is only one ending.
I don't think we've got it yet. This doesn't seem right. At all.
No. This is a fake out. Have you tried pressing any buttons?
Federal Bureau of Control, how may I help you?
I need those field reports typed up and in management's hands first thing tomorrow. The Bureau's the best at what it does. Protecting everyday Americans from farm fields.
Here's the new girl, standing around daydreaming. She should be getting work done. Who the hell does she think she is? The director?
What? What the fuck?
I'm guessing this is how the hits controls you. Putting you into an illusion.
You're wearing a Hedron device.
I'll do it immediately. Right away. Right away.
I'm nervous. What does she think she is?
Someone's already floating.
Can't even get to Central Executive.
Please give me a chance. I can do better.
Go left shift.
Are you sure you are not lost? Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
Thank you, Auntie, for being godsend.
Oh, great. I was just waiting for my mail. Just leave it on the desk there, please. So you're the, please, make the outgoing mail as well? Thank you. Very good. Better run along now. A lot of work to do. Important bureau business.
Yeah, had to skip his dialogue by doing
Right away. Thank you, Mr. Director. What is happening? Like this? No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't. Why can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, where are you?
Take control.
Feel anything. I don't want to be alone here. Where am I? What is this? I want it end. Wake up, please. I want to go home.
Don't let it go to your head.
I'm about to shove your money up your ass. That plant just grew to full in front of me. What if I just run to the director's office right now?
Do it. Hello, Dylan.
You're a hiss agent.
You should keep trying. You are getting closer.
Thank you, Auntie.
I need to keep
Let him
moving.
talk.
turn it on. I'll bring the hiss in. I'll fix this. I can hear plotting against me. We've been invaded, corrupted. I've lost Darling. You were the first to go. He's been exposed to Hedron's resonance. Controls him now. Controls everyone who wears the amplifier device. I ordered them not to use the damn things.
Ah, he was corrupted by this. Right.
Hedron corrupted the Bureau. They'll never be people again. They're either dead or they're monsters. I'll stop them. I have a secret ally. The Nostalgia Department. I have my own slide for the projector. I took a memento, an ordinary, after the girl burned them. It's burnt, but it'll work. The hiss will save us all. I lost my train of thought. It's confused. Like somebody switching channels too fast. I see so much, but it's too fast. On the expedition through the slide, something got into my ear, and it hurt at first. But then it didn't. It started as a distant whisper, like something you hear in a dream. A faraway voice calling you, "Wake up!" I opened my eyes with those words still on my lips. In the dream, they had made perfect sense. But awake, they're like a foreign language. Already forgotten. Then the sense of
Oh my god.
loss hits. Like losing a child. Like losing yourself. You see, I was being taught a song, a poem, a prayer that would light up my world and make me break through, make all this pain worth it. Something once lost was found, and it made a hole in me. Spring, waves, carpet, making me see, and it grew until it filled me. And I receded deeper into myself, into this office, locked in this oldest house, which is aging body. I stared in awe through the pupils, and I was filled with knowledge and made better. You know, I often feel like I'm being watched. Yeah, like there's someone watching me. They can see me, but I can't see them. I remember it was like this dream I had last night. See, there was this man here in this very room. And sometimes he was a plumber unclogging the drain, and there was a fish stuck.
A fish.
A big fish. But sometimes it was like this old god. See, and he put the fish there. The first was to keep the waste. There was rising waste from leaking out. So he was conflicted, but he knew many things.
Artie.
But he was also seen like me. It was more like a riddle or an omen. It wasn't very good or interesting, but I get so confused so easily.
There we go.
Okay, his insane ramblings have finished.
I won't let them win. That's how it happened. The Hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember the Hiss. The Hiss is the enemy. This is all inside my head. The Hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over. I'm done with this. I will fight this. I will find a way to push them out.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
I love you, Audie.
I need my gun.
They're talking about the different objects of power. The altered item. The mirror. Yeah, I don't want to listen to the
I know what I must do. Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Obey the mighty Bakelite.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Pedrin is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office, the endgame. It will be revealed.
Pedrin wasn't the source of the power, it was a catalyst for the power.
Okay, so I'm still stuck in the Hiss, it seems.
No, you're still stuck in your mind. The Hiss control.
You, I can't. This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there's something, I can feel it, but I don't know what. The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
posters have changed. Okay, it opened the
Really?
Polaris. I just got an achievement. What the fuck is this? It's another song specifically built for the game that sounds like it's from, like, fucking, what, the 70s?
This is so weird.
They also said your name.
But it is my head. You're such a weirdo.
Oh, hey, look, it's me. Question mark?
Grow, bright,
Jesse Polaris.
around one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead. But you're alive. Here. In me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there. And she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the hiss. Just like that. With Hedron dead, the hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger.
Is she
They're
taking
waiting.
control just by existing there
They'll try
now?
to stop
I think
us.
so. Reddish yellow outer skin.
Well, Jesse just got stronger, huh?
Turn off the slide projector.
My sister had this dream.
Whoa.
And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up.
Down,
It's
Jason.
weird as shit.
Down. Close her she would stare at. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
Power boost redirected feed ever. I think so.
You seem to be doing significant more. This is just a power trip segment, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. Bonk. You know what? I feel ready to take on God at this point. Whoosh!
Is a mixture of the music and the fucking just power trip.
Yeah. Oh! Oh!
Man, she still hurts.
Yeah, not a chance, sir. those are the charged.
Remember, for those things with big health bars, that ground pound does a lot of damage. Is it just me or is the pyramid under attack?
Seems like it. I think that's why they were able to enhance my abilities so easily.
They're so close.
It's because I'm right by it.
I really hope you don't have to fight Dylan.
Whoop.
Oh shit.
Dylan's in coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
Fourth wall break.
Silent credits because copyright music.
How many people do you think saw the, oh, credits after the fake out credits? Okay, no, fuck you, just turned off the game in recreation. And never actually beat the game. How many people? Give me a percentage, you think?
Like, probably 5%.
And didn't I call it that we're gonna finish it today?
We may not have if I didn't go for the slide projector. There's still a bunch of side things to do.
I know.
Credit.
And now you can do the...
You are the director. The crisis is not over. Your work is not done.
Now you have the business outfit. Whoa, what's that special door?
Search the dangerous depths of the oldest house for classified bureau secrets and hidden clues. Oh, this is just a shortcut from another area. To the quarry, I believe. Or no, to the hotline chamber.
Shawshank
Now you can do
Redemption.
all the stuff you did.
What?
That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not important, but that was it.
Fair enough.
Talk to the board. You know what? Let's go talk to the board real quick before we end stream. Fuck you, still didn't find the vending machine.
Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control.
Ayy.
I still don't quite believe it. But you always knew where we were headed.
We've got a phone call.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline.
Do I need to pull the cord? Is it just there?
It's just there, Shane.
Okay. I wanted to make sure.
There's a bridge and it's there.
We demand your attention / moxie. Door / tree and maintenance.
Problem in the foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
It really feels like we're not done.
The main story is done. We should probably continue all the side stuff and after story next year. Leave it on a strong note.
It just, like, main story being done, it just really feels like the game just isn't over. It feels like the credits just weren't placed right.
It's one of those good games that gives you after main game stuff that's actually entertaining.
Hold on.
Shadow of War.
I want to go check and see if all my people are okay. Hold on. Actual light. Central executive. No one's floating anymore. There's also no one around whatsoever. Hello? Is anyone alive?
There was someone floating in there.
Was there? Oh yeah.
And Jake, no one was in there to begin with last time either. It was a different area they were all in. Setting to.
What the fuck are you?
Here's where everyone is.
No one's got anything to say? Get some more energy real quick.
You can get more launch damage. No, wait.
I literally just got it.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain is.
Civilian director suit. Office assistant.
Civilian looks better. It's honestly more her style.
There we go.
Upgrade charge.
Ooh. Quickly slap something on that. Rate of fire.
Is there projectile speed one, or do you already equip that?
I do have projectile speed on there.
What's velocity? What's that one to the left?
More projectile speed.
Upgrade? Yeah, take that. Because honestly, that thing's slow. The thing's projectiles are slow by default. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff left to do in the epilogue. I'd say probably. Say that for next stream.
Director Faden photograph. The object is a blank with a vertical tray. The object creates redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 26.1 for more details. The only redacted to successfully produce this effect resulted in the capture of redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 26.3 for more details. Object has not been successfully bound. The para-utility of this object does not require binding. Background. Discovered when the Bureau responded to redacted. See AWE 24 case file for more information. Many of the accompanying blank were, I guess, destroyed would be the proper word placed there. The entirety of the projector was transported to the Bureau for examination to find additional blank or other altered materials. Huh. Oh yeah, I have one of your neck pouches here, dude.
this portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. If we could just flush out the stragglers.
What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but you pulled us back from the brink. Fuck, shit. Faded. Sorry.
He'll get it one day.
He doesn't like being called ma'am too formal.
No, you don't like being called director either. You literally asked everyone you've come by, just call me Phaeton. But yeah, I guess that was the main story of Control. So,
finish the main story.
Wow, what a trip. That was quite the ending, too.
Yeah.
Not true. No. Dylan's alive. Technically. I don't know if you really consider a coma living. Your heart's still beating, so technically, yes, you are still living. Not the point. But, that will be stream, because, holy Jesus, that was a lot. I need time to process that. You can find my Discord in the chat there if you want to keep up to date on what happens before it happens and participate in polls for any future streams. And there's my VODs channel archive in case you want to rewatch old streams or just catch up on the ones you didn't see in their entirety. And have a great night, fledglings. And remember to not lose your mind.